Today's episode is Ask the Medical Assistant. So, we're going to have a segment about some nutraceuticals that a lot of people are concerned about the forced inoculations, and I agree. I would not take any immunizations. I would consult a second opinion if you have any concerns too. Nutraceuticals, what we have been talking about is how to deal with chronic illness. Now, you if you're dealing with chronic illness, then you will know that a good source of potassium, bananas, quick source, same thing with iodine. I would recommend, if you like tuna, that's a quick source of iodine. Get some iodine pills, water pills. Filter your water. Things you can do to make life easier, your health benefits, vitamin C, vitamin D, things that are missing out of my, cabinet as we speak. I'm going to bring out all the products that I use, and I try to get into really a habit of doing this, but colloidal silver, if you don't have it, order it. It's very cheap right now on InfoWars. I buy a lot of my products on InfoWars, by the way. For leaky gut, that big conversation that everybody needs to have about the gut, how a leaky gut can affect your overall wellness. Well, gut fusion. Try to stay away from tomatoes, acidic food. If you're having problems, like you know what you have to be concerned about. Bone broth for men. I hear a lot of good stuff about it, and it's made in a chocolate form, so it tastes good. There are things that you can just do to make your life easier. Okay, let's see. What else was I? Well, there's a bunch of other things, but it's a lot easier to treat a condition when you're aware of what the symptoms are. So a lot of times you're treating just the symptoms, okay? But what you want to do is get to what's really going on. That's why I like these products, because it not just treats the symptoms, but you're dealing with the problems, and the object is to be asymptomatic. You don't want to have these symptoms like for the infections, to get the infections under control. This. Like if I was going to a third world country, I would want a lot of this and a lot of oats and dehydrated food. Dehydrated fruit, more or less. Like if I'm going, if I was going to treat, a third world country with their problems. Okay, lastly, sleep. A good, healthy sleep regimen. If you're hanging around today on a Sunday, this is a day to journal, maybe do some, exercises, stretching, drinking a lot of water. I had a Charlie horse. I wasn't drinking a lot. I was drinking a lot of coffee. So I know that these things have a way of catching up. Natural gummies. The 10 milligrams, just one. That's all you need. You don't need to go overboard. But just by living life in moderation, once you get the stress and get the symptoms down, and we have a sundown service on Sunday night. So if you guys have seen my blog, the Health and Wellness TV, it's not much of a TV, but it's close enough. But that's what we do. I mean, we're trying to get healthy and trying to live a healthy life, and we want to continue to have longevity. That's the point. A lot of these are short-term solutions. Like people want long-term answers, but you know what? You're still doing something about it. Pain has a way of motivating people. You know what I mean? So it could force people to make decisions about weight loss. Like if you're tired of being sick and tired, you're going to start wanting to do some homework. So I would say there's a lot of good research. I like InfoWars. I like a lot of their products. I buy a lot of natural alternatives. I also have oil lamp right there. Um, but there are things you can do to make your life a little more simple so you don't have to be stressed out, upset, burned out, and depressed. There are things you can do. The point is, if you're feeling like that, it's because you're not doing something about it, and you got to treat the condition. So, if anything, if you feel like you can't trust your doctor, then get a second opinion. It's that simple. As a medical assistant in back office, I can't give you guys advice. I can't tell you what to do. I would say if your doctor isn't treating your condition, it's time to get a new doctor. Ask the assistant and consult your doctor.